Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, where I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. Not at 100%, definitely. Maybe like 75 to 80%. Still good enough to carry on with the mission. And deal with whatever this monstrosity is. This layer of imperfects. Takes quite a few hits. Yep. I wasn't sure if he was going to be doing his biting or stamping attack. I think I assumed he was just going to be doing the stamping attack. Yeah, that one. Like, takes a little while to actually defeat one of these safely. I would not want to fight two of them at the time. That would definitely be above my pay grade. Let's see, what else can... I've picked up other healing items as I've gone across here. I want to say this... No. No. That is a healing item, the dried root. I should consider attaching that, especially because I used a whole bunch of these radiant and old radiant life gems in the last boss fight. Now, the thing is, when you have, like, these big enemies, sometimes it's hard to tell exactly how far away they are. Oh. Ah. No. No running away. We need to clear a path through you fellows. Nah. I did hit the dodge button, but clearly not fast enough. Yep. I dodged him so well, the game decided to stop targeting the boss. The big guy. There we go. That's what I meant to do that previous time. Okay, now I think I can get greedy. No? For some reason, I just started doing very little damage. Why did I just start doing very little damage to this guy? Why are some of my attacks doing... Like, I guess that's the thing. Like, sometimes it... Like, some attacks, or like, some bigger enemies take more damage in specific areas than other enemies, simply because they are bigger. They can make this guy's head take more damage than his legs. Ah. I'm reminded why I just kind of ran past him. Ah, nope. Yeah, like that does 265. That did 58. Ah. Oh my gosh. This is terrible timing overall. Oh. And thusly, my playthrough of Dark Souls 2 ends. at this incredibly awkward-looking big fellow. Alright, let's try that again. At the very least, I don't have to run that far to get my souls back. Nah. No, I cannot see what you're doing at this range. Once again, like, sometimes I'm not entirely sure what side of his body the game expects me to hit to do more damage. But sometimes it feels as though the side of the body that I hit is doing less damage than the other side. And sometimes it's the other side that seems less than the first side. And there are a lot of these guys too. They're kind of like sword sponges. What is a bullet sponge in a fantasy setting? Is it a sword sponge? Like an enemy that just probably has way too many hit points, and it just takes way too long to fight. Now, I could also use my shield, but one of those hits to my shield usually is enough to break through my poise. Alright. We got you. What I'm going to do... I'm gonna run to... You know... Let's take you out. Yeah, that. Stomp, stomp. See, like now it does 58 for some reason, and it doesn't really seem like I'm necessarily hit. I've gotten too many of their attentions. That's okay. Because we can manage. Maybe. Hello. Are you also here to party? I'm not interested in that kind of party, if you don't mind. All right. We live again. We have granted ourselves passage to the central chamber. Most excellent. Oh. And that probably starts this elevator. I presume this is a shortcut to somewhere. Or it's not a shortcut to somewhere, it is a shortcut to progress. If this leads up to a bonfire, and that bridge takes me towards the central chamber, as 100% of local researchers are calling it. Ooh. Very nice. I like. Alright, let's go back to the basement, to the bottom floor, and see what was there before we go on to said central chamber. Gotta be ready for anything. Shield up, sword raised. I mean, we've already been through this area, so there are no enemies replacing it. Because I did see there was a path off to the left. So I would imagine if this is the path that leads to progress, that is the path that leads to riches. Gold. Okay, that is just a big old green crystal. A Drake Blood Greatsword. A great sword wielded by the Drake Blood Knights, led by the Honorable Sir Yor. The insignia chiseled upon its hilt symbolizes dragon's blood. To the Drake Blood Knights, fresh dragon blood was sacrosanct. Sacrosanct. They believed that by obtaining it, they could achieve a true understanding of life, transcending their own banal existence. People will just worship anything these days. Even dragon's blood? For shame. This is a much smaller area than I was expecting it to be. I was expecting a little bit more before getting to something new, shall I say. But I will reset the elevator so that it is there for me over by the bonfire, in case I desperately need it. Don't you dare? Hope required ahead. Oh yeah, like the dead spirit behind me really adds to the ambiance. Visions of Liar, therefore charging required ahead. Visions of Tough Enemy, and then shortcut required ahead. The Dragon Sanctum. What will I expect to find in the Dragon Sanctum? Oh. Of course, I have to drop down. Nothing is as untrustworthy as a drop with no return. This place again, try confidence. Well, I see a fog door over there. I don't see any enemies. Like, what does that mean? I did it. Quite something. I don't know why I said that like Nicola's cousin in Grand Theft Auto 4. Like I'm trying to invite you to a game of bowling. Cousin, it's me, your cousin. Oh, hello. See, you slowed your roll too much. Why, hello there. No, spinning in place will not save you. Ah, I've been here before. Have I? Okay, but here's the thing. Don't put your message right next to the wall. I thought I could make it. I was wrong. But not dead wrong. This is kind of unexpected. Oh, hello. It's like it's not quite empty. Ah. Ah. It's like an odd little set of substructures that's just kind of leading you downward, with the very sporadic enemy encounter. In between. And then every step seems to bring you a little bit... every step seems to be like a point of no return. There are so many broken staircases that you cannot go back up from. So many broken bridges that you cannot return from. The only choice is to go deeper, and then deeper still. All the while, this haunting voice in the background slowly grows louder and louder as its echoes fill these hollowed halls. Are you using the same type of a weapon I am? Or does this weapon have the same animation? Be wary of left. Hello, thank you. Sir, your armor is too much for what you're trying to do. You really need to lighten your load, or boost your equip load, because all of those rolls aren't doing you any favors. You know, maybe I wasn't in that other room. Maybe I looked at all the open chests and I was just assumed like that was a place that I was before, rather than this is an area that has already been pilfered of its treasures. Well, there's the fog gate. Like, I might be able to reach that lower floor, but I don't know if that's still a safe jump. That's not a safe jump. Let's see if there are any other paths that we can go down. Instead of just that staircase. Yes. Once again, continuing to follow a path that I cannot backtrack. Alright, I'm going to use a human effigy so that my health is at its fullest. I will note if there are any summons available, but I will not use them. If I have to do this again, then maybe I will. Alright, so there is a summon available from Steelheart Ellie. Try death. Boss required ahead. Silence woman. Try fire. No.
You were not deserving of the mire.
Hello. Ah. That had the look of a area of effect attack. Even your basic attacks are pretty strong. Ooh, are you summoning allies? To distract me? That is a pretty good distraction. Very rude. Ah. Okay, what are you? You are a much bigger distraction. I was thinking that I was actually hitting the attack button and not the use item button. Nah. Nah. Still, I got both of them with that swipe. Nope. Aha. Ah. Nope. Yep. Can I beat that guy, that boss without an ally? Possibly. Let's cut back to the boss. Alright, we're gonna give you another go. Got a few cheap hits before you even got a life bar. Okay, I have no idea what my targeting camera was thinking then. But it was clearly not in the business of helping me. Nope, nope. Oh my gosh. Let's try that again. You know, this is still one of the easiest boss runs in probably all of Dark Souls, considering what it actually expects you to do. I'm gonna run in, see about getting those cheap first hits. And then we'll roll away, grab my souls. Terrible job of doing that. Ah. I did try to roll. I also tried to roll, I swear. Ah. I don't like that she can just make these fireballs appear everywhere on the map. Oh, changing things up now. Ah, damn it. All right, let's heal up. Dodge. That was not a good dodge. It felt like it was going to be a good dodge. It's like this guy's presence kind of wants, like, makes her want to do more melee attacks. For some reason, I wasn't even expecting a backswing, let alone 2 more attacks. There. Are you doing a backswing now? What about you? Oh, nope, you're doing your big area of effect attack. Ah. Okay, he's almost gone. Nope. That was a lucky dodge. Oh yeah, one of these it spells. Go ahead. Activate them at your leisure. Ah. Your skeleton subjects are not particularly as good. That was also relatively lucky. Are you summoning more skeletons? Is that your way of telling me that I'm not going on the offensive enough in this fight? Shall we get rid of this skeleton? Ah. Even the skeletons are on the defensive. Ah, damn it. And one more to top myself off. Nope, I was prepared for that one. I was not prepared for that one. Oh. Okay, I really should just finish this fight. There we go. Victory achieved. Hurrah for comfort! Fine work. Ooh. And a bonfire. And immediately a fog door. I am going to level up what I can, which is not that much. It's only like 1 level at this point. Never mind, 2 levels. And then I'll be right back. All right. Pure luck required ahead. Wow. That's good to know. Visions of sadness. Ah, it is the dragon. The dragon be roosting here. Sin, the slumbering dragon. Ah. That is actually not the health item I was planning to use. Ah, do you do some flybys? What is that status effect? Oh my gosh. How am I supposed to avoid that? Ah. It's okay. Never mind. I understand that he's supposed to be tough, but let's give it another go. Also, let's use a human effigy first. We'll take a look, see if there's summon signs, whether we actually use them or not. We shall see. And I can potentially summon a Bess Fiva. Okay, I don't really need to worry about my souls in this fight because I've only got 5,000. That's not really gonna buy that much. That was a nice dodge of my awesome magic attack. Ah. Ah, it's one of these Dark Souls villains. The ones that occupy so much real estate, you can't even really see them when you're locked on. Ah. Ah. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to get closer to you while not being unhealthy. Can you please accommodate that? Ah. His swoops have a really big range. Everything that he does has a really big range. All right, but let's try that again. Make sure we have the correct health item. Let's actually swap that out. Swap in some dried root. You know, see how it works. Yeah, he doesn't care if there's structures in the way. He's just gonna dive right through him. He's not part of some historical architectural society. Out to preserve the architecture of whoever built this place. Presumably to worship him. Also, is that like a giant lance through his chest? Like, at some point, like somebody tried to shoot him out of the sky. Oh my gosh. Sir, can you please? I was thinking of dodging at that point. All right. I was figuring that I wasn't going to make the dodge on that one. That was a terrible series of attempts at my on my part. The true soul's fate is to be in range of your enemy, but with no stamina to attack. Ooh. Got your tail. Is that bleed? Is that the status effect? Oh my. Yeah, that was a dumb move. Oh my god. That was a dumb move followed by another dumb move. All right. Shall we effigy up? Then use the bonfire to refill our health, and now go in for another go. But I think I've got it. I just didn't realize that he takes so many hits that even from a full health, my sword has a risk of breaking by the time the fight is over. And then he's gonna do his charge thing. No. 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 There we go. See, the thing is that I need to do is I need to be consistent with a direction when I'm running away from him. I can't start running one way and then zigzag the other way. Because then I will be hit by his fireball, I will be hit by his swoop. Yeah. Everything got pretty close there. Also, yeah, my S-Stock is already almost falling apart, even in that brief amount of time. Though I hear that's also an issue with this game in regards to how they deal durability for weapons. Like, they tied it to frames of animation. There we go. That was an extra dodge. I probably didn't need to. I got greedy there, that's fine. You need to pick a direction and commit to it. Ooh. That was not the smartest choice there, slumbering dragon. Ah. What is the range of that? I was gonna say. Toxic. That's what it does. unfortunate. Highly unfortunate. As I almost... What do I have that does anything against toxic? What do I have? That's poison. Okay, let's just avoid getting hit by his fireballs entirely. That's gonna be the strategy. Just avoid the fireballs. Let's go. Let's use. Nah, I should probably actually equip the. Yeah, this is the best time to do this. Wow. That is the stupidest thing I've ever done in a Dark Souls game. Probably to date. And I'm incredibly glad that I was not punished severely for it. I was punished severely for my terrible dodging and running directly into fire. Like I said, I wasn't going to. Excuse me. Sir, can you... You know, I'm gonna actually use this moment to heal. Alright, you can fly around in that direction. I'm not sure how to dodge that one. The fly straight across and blow fire the entire way. I've been doing pretty good in regards to dodging the just regular fireballs. Sir, if you can... Oh my gosh. This is not turning out to be the best run, or as good of a run as the one before this. Nope, nope, nope. Wow. You know, maybe the S-Stock was a better weapon than the broadsword, even with its limitations. Where are you now? Oh, you're way over there. Run, 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 run. Oh my. That was where I was going, rather... That... Not entirely sure why I'm trying to save this run. as it has not been a particularly good one. But I think that might also be the Dark Souls way, is having a little faith, even when all faith is lost. That is one of your more convenient choices. Oh. Let's not celebrate until victory comes last. Victory has been achieved. Soul of Sin, the slumbering dragon. Yorg's ring. Who is Yorg? Why do I need his ring? Sometimes deflect spells. Ring of Sir Yor, who sought the blood of a dragon and invaded Shulva, can deflect spells. When Sir Yorg faced Sin, the slumbering dragon, he drew blood with a flash of his steel, but Sin responded by spewing forth the poison that had long brewed within him, blanketing the city in a miasmic cloud. Is that it then? Have I finished the DLC? I have the crown of the Sunken King. What does it look like? Is it spectacular? What did that message say? A faint light appears in town? I was too busy looking at my crowns. The king erected the eternal sanctum below the earth to worship the great dragon, but the towering bulwark crumbled with the city shortly after the dragon's awakening. But those were events of long ago, and today, no one even remembers the king's name. Huh. Well, let's go level up, and then see what that message was referring to. Oh, so I looked up somebody else's gameplay of the boss fight, and the message says a faint heat lingers in the ancient crown. I believe I need all 3 of the DLC crowns in order to receive the blessing of the king. But for now, we're good. We'll stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave it down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.